In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to rebatch a soap. So let's assume you have a soap that is not performing exactly how you want it. I'll be showing you how you can really rebatch your soap. Maybe your soap is not as lightening as you want. You can, rebatch it, melt it, add ingredients and remold it and make it whatever you want. Even if the soap is not foaming as you want, you can actually just turn your soap that you already have, an already made soap, into something else that you would prefer. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, if you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining us today. Now for this video, I'm going to be using these two soaps. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Bavaria soap. People say it's a very good, effective lightening soap, but I don't know and I wouldn't want to try, because the last time I heard of a whitening lightening soap, I used it plainly. It just did not work, and that was this Naked Brown soap. I don't know, people used to say this Naked Brown soap is whitening, but I used it at a time and I didn't really see any single brightening effect at all from the soap, and that's why I've decided to rebatch them. I've had this particular one and this soap for a very long time, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be using it anytime soon. So instead of throwing it away, I decided I need to rebatch it into my own taste. So I'm going to be showing you how I rebatch it and how you can rebatch any other soap. This is one video you want to watch. So if you get a soap that is not performing how you want, you can really just rebatch your soap and be happy. Stay with me to the end of this video, okay? These are the items I used. I used my measuring spoon. Of course, I also got a soap mold. Then I had my turmeric powder, dry powder, and I also used my carotene extract just because I had the remaining. I just wanted to add it. And then I got to use vegetable glycerin. I also had to add cocoa betaine because I wanted that extra foaming for my soap. I also added some sodium silicate because I wanted my baths to be hard. The process is going to give me soft bath, so I added sodium silicate. Of course, I had my spatulas and my essential oils, lemon essential oil and lemongrass. And of course, I had this glass bowl that was going to be serving as the bowl I would be grating my soaps into. I have to blend my soap and I'll blend it in here. I really love the fragrance of this soap. It scents so well. I love it. Now that we are done grating it, I have to transfer it into this plate because that bowl was really small for the soap shavings that we grated out. And then over to the next soap, which is the brown soap. I also had to grate them as well. Immediately I am done grating this, the next thing I had to do was put this soap into the microwave for 60 seconds so that it can melt. And we have to be careful with this because it's been a long time I melted soap with microwave. I just put it at 1 minute and we're going to watch it. Okay, so this is after the 1 minute, and guys, this is what the soap has actually melted to, and then it's really very hot. So this is how that full soap we saw is now looking. We're still going to try it again for another 1 minute. We don't want this thing to, cake up or something. So let's try again for another 1 minute. Let's go. Okay guys, so this is really crazy right now. I have made a big mess and I set it for next 1 minute. The 1 minute did not even get exhausted and this soap was already like puffing up. The second method to do this is to use the double boiler method. With this method, you can actually just put water in a saucepan, put it on fire and put your bowl immediately. Do not wait till the water gets heated up before you put your bowl, because from experience, I tried it once and the glass broke. So make sure that the glass starts with the water at room temperature and heats up together, okay? We won't forget our second soap, the white one, so we heat it up in the microwave as well. And here we have our soap mixture, both the white one and the brown one. This is 2 tablespoons of cocoa betaine that I added into the soap. Next, I'll be adding my vegetable glycerin, and I added just 1 teaspoon of the glycerin. I just have to give this a tough mixture because at this point this soap is really hard, and that's the effect of the microwave. But I assure you it became soft later, and boy, you need to see the texture at the end of the video. I'll explain at the end of the video. It became difficult to work with, and I just knew I needed to turn it into something bigger, so I opted for this stainless saucepan. Okay, and I began to mix them after adding it to the saucepan. Moving forward, I had to add a little bit of water into this soap, and so I could use my immersion blender to blend it in. I wanted the soap to loosen up a bit, and as you can see, it had loosened up at this point because I blended for quite a while, so it wasn't just like a 5 seconds blending. This thing actually takes some patience, okay? So it's not something you just do na. And because this video is like a 10 minutes long video, you expect that you'll be done in 10 minutes. As you can see, after my immersion blender, I still had to use my wooden spatula to mix it all in, turn it, and make sure that the soap really softened up. And then I added my turmeric. Guys, I had to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. So if you really pay attention to the videos, you'll be able to get all the ingredients and the measurements that I am using, because most times I see people watch videos and they start asking what quantity of this did you use, what quantity. It means that you were not really paying attention to the videos exactly. Next, I added 1 tablespoon of honey, tablespoon, not teaspoon, and of course I also gave that a tough stir, more like a tough turning, combined it together. After stirring for a while, I had to turn it into this plate again because I needed to pop it into the microwave, and of course I did that. As you can see, it had loosened up a little bit more, just for a few seconds. Guys, don't put this thing up to 30 seconds. So so the microwave had made it soften up a bit more, which is really cool for me at this point. Next, I had to add 1 tablespoon of palm oil as well. Palm oil is so great for my skin. I mean, every time I make soaps and I add palm oil, I feel the difference. So feel free, this is optional, you just must not add it, but for me, I think it was a good addition. I also had to add my silicate, and boy, this was like almost the last part of the soap. My soap is coming together, and like I was telling you guys, you're going to see how this texture, and that was the beta carotene I added here. You're going to see how this texture really just came out at the end of the day. I'm going to explain to you. Anyway, give all of these good turn, mix. See the texture. It looks so light, and by the time I was ready to put this into the mold, you're also going to see the change in texture, because the what's it called, the essential oils are reactive. I won't even lie. So adding essential oils to certain products basically sometimes changes the form of that product. I know somebody's going to ask me, what is that white thing you added? Well, guys, you don't have to add that one, but I like to overdo things, and that was kojic. I added in some kojic dip into it. Yes, then I am back with my immersion blender to blend in some more, and at this point my soap became sticky. Like, it became like gum. It was, whoa, it was like rubber, like latex, I don't know. But anyways, I still had to mold the soap that way. This is my anticipated moment. See how sticky and dry this thing looks like? I don't know, it looks like chewing gum or something. Can assure you, I use this soap to the very last. Okay, guys, so this is our soap. It looks rough. It looks rough. I don't know from the video, if you watched the way it was really rough. And I went to add water, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who sent me to add water to this soap. So it came out 4 bars. This is like days after making this soap. And this bar, I have used it to this point. I just had to add it to the video so you guys see exactly what we made. Okay. I'm not even going to lie, I really had fun making this soap. And like I said, one of the mistakes I feel like I shouldn't have done was adding water to the soap. It's been a very long time I rebatched the soap. Now let me tell you the review from using this soap for like over a week right now. The truth of the matter is this soap is gradually lightening my skin. No, I'm not experiencing any overnight effect, but this is like what I was really looking for, and I'm happy with the result. And it's not giving me any acne breakouts. Like, my face is very smooth. I know I have smooth face, but I mean, there are times when I just experience some kind of breakout. But I think that this soap has really helped me to remove any form of acne breakout, and it's helping me to just gradually fade hyperpigmentation, which is what I was looking for. Because if I use only that black soap, that brown soap, I would not have gotten the kind of result that I am currently seeing with this combination. I mean, look at getting 4 soaps. Let me show you guys, like 4 soaps from those 2 bar of soap. This is actually the one I've been using, and this is what it currently looks like right now. I mean, it's really amazing. And one of the ways I use my soap, which I want to tell you, although I think I've said this on my channel before, rub your soap on your body before you sponge, because that way your skin gets to receive whatever it is that ingredients your soap has, not your sponge. Some of you will go and scrub sponge on soap and be scrubbing your body. It's not the right way to do things. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this soap I made. Let me know if there's any question you have. I'll be willing to answer, and let me know if you're also willing to try out this soap, or if you want to rebatch any other soap you want to try out. Let us know which soap you would like to rebatch. And yes, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you give this video a thumbs up, it will help push the channel to other people. So I'm going to see you in the next video.